How about another round of applause? We have a friend with Harry Mitchell, and he's a friend of young people, he's a friend of a good teacher, and he's all for us. So come on, let's give him a better round of applause. Had a rough night, you're still asleep. Despierten, por favor. Están en luto. Buenos días. Buenos días de Dios. That's my words. My grandmother taught me to say. But I'm going to speak to in English because my mom and dad spent a lot of money to send me to ASU to learn English. And if I stay in Spanish, Dora probably will come pick me up. I have to go back to work Monday, so I can't afford to say it. Well, it's really a great honor for me to be with you this morning, and I want you to learn one thing, and remember it, and I'll say it a couple times, and then we'll hopefully throughout my few minutes I have with you, we can understand why I said it to you. It goes like this. I may not be responsible for being down, but I am responsible for getting up. I'm not responsible for being down, but I am responsible for getting up. And if you look at the panel behind me, you have people, corporations who are willing to help you. So before I get into my talk, first of all, I have to thank Manny Mora. Manny Mora is with General Dynamics. He and I work together, and Manny has been very active in bringing this initiative here to Phoenix. He's worked with the Hispanic College Fund to get it here, and he was able to get many of these sponsors to pay so that you can spend these days here at ASU. So let's give Manny, Mona, and all these sponsors a big hand. And like Congressman Mitchell, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for being here, because you have shown to Manny Mora and General Dynamics that you have the initiative, you have the self-esteem, and the desire to better yourself, to work up. You demonstrated that you have the ability, because all of you have good grades in high school, and that's why the Hispanic College Fund has brought you here. And so you have a desire, again, to what? Develop yourselves and get up. So this morning we're here to congratulate you and thank you for believing in yourself. And that's what it takes, to believe in yourself. I can imagine that probably many years ago, Manny's an old fart like me, as well as Harry, that somewhere in Texas, Manny was looking at his future, probably in high school, and he said, you know what, I deserve a better life, I want a better life, and he decided like you, to work hard and take advantage of the opportunities that were presented to him. And today, he's one of the officers here in Scottsdale for General Dynamics, and he's here working in the community to provide opportunities for you. The best thing you can do for yourselves is to get a good education. And this is part of your education. Here you had a chance to learn about Arizona State University, the opportunities, what you need to do so that you could come to Arizona State, which is a great university. I happen to attend ASU. Some of you will go to a community college, which is fine. Some of you guys will go to other colleges, which is great. But the most important thing is that you continue your education, because one of the things you want to do is to develop yourselves and have a better life. And that is what it's all about. I may not be responsible for being down. Maybe you were born in a family that's separated. Many of you maybe don't have the best circumstances, but that is where we're at. But we have the responsibility to get up. And it's our choice, and in your case, your choice, to be able to do that. And around you are people, corporations, schools, who are willing to do that with you. You know, it's not going to be an easy job. Hell, if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? It's going to be a tough job. Even today, you probably have friends telling you it's a waste of time. Hell, I know so-and-so, and they went to college, and, you know, they're still not doing the best they can. And for young girls, probably in the family, in your family, they're saying, why do you waste your time? You're going to end up getting married and have a family, and why are you wasting your time? So for you young girls, continue to waste your time and go to school. Because you don't know what creep you're going to marry. At first, hey, it looks good. Then later when it says, what a lousy choice. And when you're left with a couple of kids, and bills to pay, and a job that's not very good, guess what? It's going to be a tough life for you and your family. But you're going to work at it. But if you're educated, and you have a college degree, and the bum doesn't want to work, what can you tell him? Hit the road, Jack. Don't want you here no more. Because you have an education and a profession, and you're able to take care of yourself. So if you're a young girl, educate yourself. Don't believe this stuff that you have a great future by meeting some guy and doing this. You never know what's going to happen. If there is one truism, and Congressman will show you, he was a teacher, he was a city councilman, you don't know what the future's going to bring you. Things are always changing. So today, you may not be the brightest, you may not be the coolest person, and there's other people. I'm going to tell you a story in my life. Several years ago, I grew up in Miami, Arizona.
Woo! I'm in love.
A globe tiger, Jesus Christ. I like globe tigers because from Miami Vandals, we used to beat them all the time. No, I'm glad you're from Globe. Almost all my family now lives in Globe. But we were up in San Carlos at the Apache Casino. There's a golf course, and we had our class reunion. We didn't have a big class; we only had a couple of hundred students, and this was a high school reunion. And I was out there playing golf with some of my friends of mine, and all of a sudden, there's a small little airplane landing strip, and we saw this Learjet come down. I said, wow, I wonder who has a Learjet? And one of my friends, George Paninsky, said, hey, that's Larry Carter. I said, Larry Carter? He was a geek. And that guy was nobody. He said, well, he went to school, went to college, accounting, mathematics, and now he's the CFO of Cisco Systems. Cisco Systems, hell, that's one of the biggest corporations that we have. And here was a guy that most of us didn't associate with because he was a geek. Always was reading books, and he never did this and that, and da. And here he was, coming in on the Learjet because he was the CFO of Cisco Systems. God, how things change. Then I asked about my buddy, hey, what happened to the star quarterback? What happened to him? And he said, well, he's had some hard times. After high school, he got married and started drinking, and right now he's not doing too well. And here was a guy that was the homecoming king, and he was the football player, and everybody in high school was like, wow, we all want to be like him. And here, in the future, came to become the president, and he couldn't be with us because no longer had that self-esteem. So for you, today, you may be down. But you're not down because you're here. But you may be down in terms of how you feel in relationship to things around you. But you're here, and you're starting to work your way up. So what you need to do is remember, I may not be responsible for being down, but I am responsible for getting up. And I told you it's not going to be easy. People are going to say, nah, don't do it. Que puro. Can I say the word puro pedo? And you're wasting your time. Sometimes it's immediate. Sometimes it's their own lack of initiative. And sometimes, for whatever reason, they're telling you that. But it's worth it. Believe me, it's worth it. So when you're having those doubts, when you're second-guessing yourself whether you can do it, whether or not it's worth it, believe me, do it. And there's 3 words also that I want you to learn. Because when it's at that point that you're saying, I don't think I can do it, what are you going to say to yourself? Si se puede. Right? Words of encouragement. Si se puede. Words that somebody's going to tell you, si se puede. So when you think you're down, and it's not your fault, you're not responsible for being down, but you are responsible for getting up, and you find yourselves that you need a little encouragement, what are you going to say to yourself? Si se puede. Thank you.